Hey everybody, I hope you are doing well. I'm Afefe with Touch by Tarot, and I am an intuitive tarot reader. I use a combination of tarot and oracles. I am going to do a pick a card reading. I know you all love that. If you're new to my channel, I hope you enjoy the content. Please like and subscribe. I was in meditation this morning. If you're familiar with me, I usually ask Spirit what topic I should cover, what needs to come forward, what message is really going to benefit you. And today, this is going to be a reading for the month of October. It is, we're going to break it down astrologically. I was led to do that this morning. So we're going to do air signs, earth signs, fire signs, and water signs. Remember to cross check for your sun, moon, and rising. And the topic is a deeper love that just kept resonating with me over and over. A deeper love. And I think one reason, you all, is because remember, in the month of October, right now we are in delicious Libra season. Libra ruled by what? Venus, okay? Planet of love. Beauty, the arts, what makes us feel good in our lives. And in Libra, we're looking for equanimity. We're looking for fairness. We're looking for how to keep those areas of our lives balanced. How we balance, say, for instance, self love with the love that we have for others, for our family, romantic love, all those areas. So we're in Libra season, but remember, as we go into the latter part of October, we go into Scorpio that talk about more deeper love, right? That sense of getting down to the bottom of what may be blocking us from living loving lives, from feeling free to express our love, for healing, and dealing with things that beyond that superficial level, beyond just what makes us feel good, but really getting to the deeper aspects of what love means to us and how we can express it, how we feel we are deserving of it. So Scorpio gets a bad rep, I think, sometimes for being a tougher sign. It can be very vengeful. It can be very, because it's very sensitive. At the root of scorpionic energy, there's a tremendous sensitivity. And when things get a little off, it holds. It can really drill down deep in Scorpio energy. So part of what happens, though, the power of Scorpio, ruled by Mars slash Pluto, all right, is you don't stop at that. You still search for truth and greater meaning. And Libra helps want to establish that harmony, that balance between our experiences, what we know about love, and what we are still seeking and searching for and wanting to reach that equanimity. All right? All right. So having said that, let's go in. I've got 4 piles in front of me. If you are new to my channel, I do not see, when I do pick a card readings, I save the time to sit here and flip a bunch of cards in front of you. Occasionally I'll do that if spirit leads me, but usually I have everything done, prepped and cleansed, incense done, saged, all of that. And then I reveal the cards when I read them for you. So I've got 4 piles in front of me for the 4 elements: earth, air, fire, water. I have not seen them. Let's go in. We're going to start with the air signs since we're in Libra season. So this will be for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. Remember that. A deeper love in the month of October. Let's see what you got. And I'll show you the cards, of course. We've got the 6 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, the Emperor, Page of Cups. Whew. It's an interesting mix. We have expression, dark matter, mystery. That's right on time with that Scorpio energy we were talking about, right? Awakening genius. Ooh, look at you. And the pink dolphin. Having an open heart celebration. Okay, we'll get to these oracles in a moment. I want to start out by going in with the tarot. For you, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, the month of October is going to have you really nailing down a vision that you have for yourself. I'm looking, I'm really led to this Emperor. When we're dealing with Emperor energy, we know that it is about establishing a vision. It is about taking leadership and taking ownership for the way that you want to approach love in your life. If you're currently in a relationship, it could be the way that you are relating to your partner, in terms of really listening to them, in terms of sharing a vision as opposed to allowing them to either dictate to you. You're always capitulating and, just to keep things smooth, going along what they want. But or the vice, the opposite of that would be where you feel like at the end of the day, my way goes. You're going to have to, if you want to be happy in this relationship, it's going to have to be, you got to listen to what I'm telling you. But again, think about Libra season, because it is about striking the balance between those two things, those two, what could be extremes. So the Emperor is saying, how about co-leadership? And I think that's one reason why we have another one of your cards is the Two of Swords, because in the Two of Swords, that the way to that deeper love is that balance. It is being able to take that blindfold off and really see the root of what love means to you and how you are experiencing it and what your vision for it is. For some of you, it could be two. Because I'm looking at this Page of Cups and Six of Wands. Those were your other two tarot here. This feels like there is this desire to move forward. The Emperor has a tremendous vision moving forward, being able to think about, this may be the way it is now, but I can see so clearly how it could be in the future. That's also the Page of Cups, which Spirit is saying in the month of October, there is something coming toward you, or some revelation that you're going to have about what you want to be happy and what you may have to do to be happy. It could be that you're going to have to take a greater stand for yourself with that Emperor energy. It could also be that you've got to be vulnerable enough to let love in, to allow yourself to approach love, a deeper love, with a sense of innocence. And yes, we are all, we are all subject to the experiences that we've had. And, we can't always pretend that we're operating from a blank slate, because it just ain't true. But there is that sense of wonder and that sense of innocence, and that sense of being willing to try again, to get excited about what a deeper love could feel like for you. And that Six of Wands is coming in to say, absolutely, take that impetus of wanting more, of wanting to feel good about it again, of releasing the past and what your experiences have been, or at least synthesizing, thinking about Libra energy. And remembering, we're in that sign, we're in Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, the air signs. It's about, how do you blend that experience that you've had? Take that with you in the Six of Wands, but move forward. There's a lot of forward momentum for you all in the month of October around your development, around your intelligence, and thinking about what love and a deeper love. Spirit was really specific with me this morning, you all, about the notion of nothing being superficial. That Scorpio energy, nothing being, I have this idealistic view of what love is. And, I'm reading books, or I'm watching, TV, etc. I'm watching romantic movies. All of that's good. But what does your soul feel? What really resonates with you in terms of what you need and how you are willing to show up and express love in your life? I'm looking at this pink dolphin. And it says celebration, fun, unbridled joy, and an open heart. Remember, we just had that Page of Cups. How well that goes with that, right? That unbridled joy. Really opening up. October for you all is going to definitely bring an incredible opportunity to rethink and reconfigure, balance your scales, thinking about Libra again, right? Balancing your scales, your internal scales, your emotional scales around what you believe is really available to you. and recentering your energy around that so that you can go and get it, because October is, it's saying, I'm here for you. Awakening genius, the intelligence that you already carry. Thinking about that 6 of Wands, this isn't, you're not starting from scratch by any means, but it's saying this awakening genius is mastering. Emperor, taking charge, mastering your own definition of what love is. And in the context of romance, in the context of self-love and self-care, in the context of healing from other experiences, so that you can tap into that Page of Cups energy and be more be more innocent about it, be more enthusiastic about it. And also remembering too, that awakening genius is having a vision for how you can go about it, how you can take steps to bring it into your life, to experience it more. Maybe this is about travel. I want a little more, Spirit. In what ways does this genius awaken for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising? How does this genius awaken in regards to a deeper love? How does it happen? King of Cups. It happens through compassion. It happens through, and love, cups, emotional content, emotional maturity, King of Cups. When we get kings, we know that we're dealing with a more mature energy. We're dealing with, where's my Emperor? We're dealing with an authoritative approach, a leadership approach. So this is you, this awakening genius is you owning your own innate capacity to attract and reflect a deeper love, so that love shows up for you in October and beyond, based on not what you're waiting to come to you, not just waiting on circumstances around you to evolve, but you projecting that vision and that energy, and you determining for yourself what this is. This dark matter is really interesting in the context of what, I'm sorry about that ring light showing up there on there, reflecting there. That's a little bit better. But notice it says the key word there is mystery. What Spirit is saying here for you, treat your pursuit of love as a mystery. And the dark matter really is not dark as in dark, of course. It's dark as in a mystery. It's dark as in, what are the revelations? If you take this blindfold off, what would you really see? What is it that you know instinctively that love means to you? The ways that you have experienced it in the past, when you were at peace, when you felt full, when your heart was full, when you didn't feel like it was a struggle. That's the mystery that you are uncovering in the month of October. And so some of this is, expression. That's your final card there. And it says here, finding your voice. Wow. Bottled up emotions and communicate. There's something that you are going to be able to release and express in the month of October, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, that perhaps you had forgotten. There's this renewal again. I'm thinking, going back to, you've got this really interesting contrast between a King of Cups, which is the maturity of knowing and feeling really full of your experience in love, knowing how you want to date, knowing how you want to rekindle the fires if you're already in a relationship, knowing how to take better care of yourself, taking yourself out on a date, knowing more and taking charge of that, while rediscovering that dark matter, that mystery, rediscovering the innocence of what the possibilities are. It's almost like, I think what Spirit is saying in so many words is, it's almost like taking everything that you've done and known and experienced to discover a deeper love by tapping into something that feels more innocent and more more adventurous, more willing, more open-hearted, because there is that opportunity here for you. You've got really mature energy around here. I'm looking again, drawn to this emperor with this king. There's mature energy here. There's the spirit guides are basically saying you know more about what love is, about mastering love, about having a deeper experience. I'm going to another deck here. I feel like I want to pull just one or two more for you. But the thing is, allowing yourself to see beyond what your own preconceptions are, and allowing yourself to see the possibilities and establishing it. I keep thinking about that emperor, and excuse me, and for you all, it could very well be you're praying, you're open-minded, you feel like you're open-hearted, you feel like you're ready, but at the same time, you're looking, it's like you say your prayer and then you sit back and you're looking for, okay, when is it going to come to me? When are circumstances going to open up for me? And what Spirit is saying is the circumstances will change, as you take charge, as you go after what it is that you want, because you have the knowledge and the wherewithal to do that, to discover that mystery. You have the Two of Wands. Wow. Thank you for that confirmation, Spirit, because that's exactly what a Two of Wands does. It gives an energy of going forward. It projects a vision for how to want to go forward. It is focus. It is growth. It is momentum that you can claim. That's the word. That you claim for yourself. That you know, hey, I got to go forward with this no matter what. I deserve that deeper love. I know what a deeper love is. And the Four of Cups, I understand. Because with the Four of Cups, it's you doubting yourself. Especially if things haven't manifested as quickly or in the ways that you thought they should, that you hoped for. And so sometimes you can pull back and say, well, I tried. Those 3 cups, I tried. But that 4th cup is there waiting for you. That's that Page of Cups wants to come in and say, let's do it a little different way. If you're not being heard, if you're in a relationship and you feel like you're not being heard, or that expression that you got, remember that you may feel like you're not able to express your needs, or maybe you feel like you've been expressing them and they're still not being met. And so it's got you in an energy of, okay, you know what? Maybe I'll just sit back. Maybe I will just wait and let it come to me. And Spirit is saying, no, not in the month of October. In the month of October, it's time for you to get up and go get it. It's available to you. 6 of Pentacles, opportunity. It's available to you. October is going to be a really transformational month for you as it relates to your knowledge of love, your belief in it, and your willingness to shake it up a little bit. Your willingness to say, you know what, this is my vision. And my vision is right. With Libra, one thing that Libra does beautifully is, when you think about that harmony, the scales, the balance, it is willing to take others' opinions into consideration. It is willing to think things through. Air signs do that beautifully. But the expression, which is also unique to air signs, right? Is being able to not just think it through, but speak it through. And then when you speak it through, you act on it. There's something in October for you all that as you begin to develop your own ability to express your truth around a deeper love, it will begin to direct your actions. And as your actions start to really take shape with that Emperor and that King of Cups, as your actions start to flow, then the things around you will start to shift. Expect some shifts in your love life in the month of October, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Let me know how it goes. I cannot wait. I'm really excited for you, because that felt like so much evolution, really. And it's almost like you're going to have this incredible awakening to, now I get it. Now I understand why this had to happen. whether it was joyful, not so joyful, or whatever. But it's like you melding all of these experiences so that you shape your vision for how you want love to show up for you, certainly in the month of October and then beyond. All right, let me know how it goes. I'd love to hear from you. All right, so we're going to move on. A deeper love in October for earth signs. We've got Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Remember, sun, moon, or rising. Check that, all right? Let's see what came for you. You have the star. Wow, what a way to start out. We have the star, the Seven of Swords. Interesting contrast there. The Three of Pentacles. I'll show these to you, of course. The Seven of Cups. Ooh, 2 sevens there. Interesting. Three of Pentacles with that Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, the star. We've got abundance. We've got the equator, to make equal, healing the heart, and immerse yourself. Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. The month of October is you working through the steps that you are taking and are going to have to take to even understand and define for yourself what a deeper love is at this time in your life. This is definitely, I'm looking at your first card, remember, is the star. The star is that card of hope. It is that card of taking where you are in this moment and seeing way beyond it. This is steps that you are going to have to take, or that you've been taking, and a journey, you seeing a deeper love as really a life journey. This is not a quick fix by any means. And I'm looking at this healing the heart. That is very reflective of star energy for you all in the month of October. You may want to really take some time in October to practice healing around the heart chakra. Do some crystal therapy, meditation, journaling, really taking good care of yourself. For you all, and I'm looking at this too, Seven of Swords, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, this could have been a really testing period for you in relation to love. The Seven of Swords can be challenging around deception. And it could even be that you're doubting yourself and your own ability to understand what you deserve in terms of a deeper love. Because the Seven of Cups is, when I'm looking at healing the heart with the Seven of Cups, very often it's like, I know that I can have love. I know that I'm deserving. I know that, I know some things about it. I'm not ignorant to it, but I don't know how to go. I don't know what to do next. There are choices available in a Seven of Cups energy. There are many avenues that you can take to healing the heart, but there's this part of you, and then thinking too, because we're dealing with earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. We're dealing with things that take time. We're thinking about energies that you want it to stick. You don't want something that's just going to be fly by night. Taking a new course, taking a workshop, reading a book, and feeling good about love for like the next week. But then beyond that, you're right back into the same cycle, right? Seven of Cups, having opportunities, but sometimes being overwhelmed by those opportunities because you want it to stick. It needs to, when you invest your heart, your energy, your time, your essence, it needs to count for something. You want to be able to see something come from that. That's part of what earth signs, the beauty of earth signs, is that having something to show for your efforts. But Spirit is saying the only way through is through. You have immersed yourself. I'm sorry for that, the way that light's reflecting there. Let me get it a little better for you. You have immersed yourself, You know what? I started taping this when it was pre-dawn and I can see the light coming through. I'm going to open the drapes and hopefully that might help the lighting as well. Hold on one second. Let's see how this goes. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I think that's going to help a little bit with the lighting as well. So, immersing yourself. For you, the month of October is really, when we think about immersion, we think all in, we think holding nothing back. And there's this Libra energy to make equal, right? The equator to make equal, looking at these two people together or these two spirits coming together. And there is an immersion that you're being urged to deal with in the month of October, earth signs, that brings you healing, literally brings you healing. And there's something here, Spirit is saying there's something about when you are able to, how do I want to say this? Surrender and trust the process. Sounds cliche, but that's exactly, if you can do that in the month of October, then there is healing that is coming for you, and you'll understand what some of those choices need to be. You'll have an easier time deciding how you want to go about experiencing love, because your central card here is the Star. All roads lead you back to expanding your hopes, expanding your horizon, understanding where you want to go from here as your heart heals. And there's abundance that's offered. I think it's emotional abundance, but it's coming in this really tremendous earthy energy. So I love that, because this portion of the reading is for earth signs. And it says here, your true nature, gratitude, and commitment to your goals. Those choices, making that choice and sticking with it. Some of you may have gone through a period of feeling really certain about choices that you've made. And then when that Seven of Swords showed up, meaning that trickery, that deception, that realizing that it wasn't what you thought it was going to be, it may have caused you to pull back a little bit. And so what's happening here in this abundance is Spirit is saying, guess what? Stick to your goals. Define a deeper love in the month of October. Make a plan for yourself to define that deeper love, and as you commit to it, there's something with you all where it's almost like you're being, I don't want to say tested, but I'm going to say tested. Your resolve is being tested, because what's happened is this Three of Pentacles is you putting in the work, and it's putting in the work to heal your heart and to heal from experiences that you've had in the past that left some marks on you, emotionally, spiritually, psychically, maybe even physically. But it left some marks on you, meaning that it's caused you to not forget the belief in having really the fullness of the experience, a deeper love that you deserve. Because with the Star, there is that hope. You do still have hope. But hope may be the only thing you feel like you've had lately, or maybe in recent years. Hope may be the only thing that you feel like you've been holding on to. And Spirit is saying, no, in your earth, because this is earth signs, it is important, it is essential for you to have something to show for it. Like we said earlier, if you're investing your energy, your time, your effort, it is important for you to be able to say, here's how I know that this person is right for me, that this situation is right for me, that my heart is healing, that I am going to be okay, that a deeper love is mine to experience. It's important for you to have something direct and tangible to point to be able to say, I know, this is how I know. We have the Queen of Cups, who comes with the Page of Pentacles. Got it. What Spirit is saying here is earth signs, sun, moon, and rising. Love up on yourself. You show others and you show the universe to give you more of what you give yourself. the Page of Pentacles coming in your sign, I love that, coming in your element, I should say, Pentacles, is a reset, a refresh, understanding that things do take time. That goes back to that star card and the hope that you are planting that Queen of Cups, giving yourself the vision of what you wished others had given you. And for some of you, I'm even feeling parental stuff. I'm feeling childhood. I'm feeling how you were mothered, how you were nurtured, how you were taught to feel about yourself and your entitlement, how much you deserve, your self-worth. There's a renewal that's coming for you in October. And the only thing that on your part to really get that kicked off is to take care of yourself, to love yourself. And this is for you. This the month of October really is about establishing a self-love. I don't know if I want to call it a routine, but I almost do, because I'm thinking about that Three of Pentacles that you got, which is about work. It is about a work ethic. It is about building on something. So maybe there is, in the month of October, you can think about ways to establish a self-love routine, whether that is writing love letters to yourself. Some of you would really benefit from that, and it gives you that tangible thing to look at, to do, holding that pen in your hand, or even the computer, if that's what, your method that you choose. But it is something where you have something tangible to reflect the process of discovering the love that you deserve and you want. That is your deeper love. It is developing a deeper love for yourself, because in doing that, you reflect out and project out into the world and the universe, your guides, more of this. It is making equal you and the other, you and the world. It is seeing yourself as an equal partner in how love is showing up in your life. It is seeing yourself as not feeling like you have to take all of the responsibility, but defining the extent to which you do have responsibility, and then stepping up to that. And Spirit is saying, if you do that, we got you the rest of the way. All right? You got a lot of homework to do. Essentially, you have a lot of homework to do, Earth signs, in the month of October, to discover what your deeper love is and how to experience it. But you know how to do it. It is about healing, and it is about accepting and owning your own power to heal your heart, and take those hopes and begin to act on them. Establish routines that energetically it shows up for you in tangible ways. Remember that Page of Pentacles. Discovering some things do take time. And part of our whole journey here on earth is to discover our meaning, our purpose. That deeper love is there for you. And the month of October is going to open up ways for you to really hone in on that for yourselves. Okay? All right. Let me know how that goes. I'd love to hear from you. All right, we're going to move on now to fire signs: Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You have deeper love, month of October. Excuse me. 10 of Cups. Ooh, like it. Juicy. The Hierophant. 7 of Wands. A 6 of Swords. Honor the journey. Ooh, I love that. A desert. Solitariness. That could be how you've been feeling. This is a really interesting mix for you all, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising. You have a Grand Symphony, and you have the Pearl. I'll show these to you, of course. You know what? And again, I think it's because we're dealing with your element, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You have some really fixed ideas around what a deeper love means to you and how you want to experience it. And so for some of us, it could be in some of the prior readings, it's this: how do I even define it? Do I know what it is anymore? Still hoping for it. With you all, it's no, I know what it is. I've got some real definitions around it. I'm looking at this Hierophant. With the Hierophant energy, it is that mastery of it. Even look at all the books that are there, that knowledge that's been gained. You have done, I think many of you have done a lot of work in this area. Perhaps this is even a passion of yours. Maybe you are you do work that is in relation to helping others discover love. There is something, maybe you do work that is of service and in service to others, because there's something about your lifetime and your life energy and your life purpose that has a lot to do with understanding the concept of what love is, and that is a deeper love for you. That is passion for you. That is part of what you see as your life mission and your life purpose. You have been challenged around it, because I'm looking at this Seven of Wands that came. So when the Seven of Wands comes, it is, people call it very often the stand your ground card, right? Because the Seven of Wands is saying, I know what a deeper love is. I've experienced it. I've written about it. I work with others on this topic. I've studied it. I pray about it. I walk my talk about it. And Spirit is coming to acknowledge that. Now there is a way in October specifically. There's something that you're going to learn about how to move forward in that. There's something, I think you may be ready to go to the next level of your journey. It could be that you're ready to do deeper, even deeper, talk about deeper love. You could be ready to do a deeper dive into your studies, into your knowledge base. It could also be that you're ready to work with somebody, a mentor, a guide, a teacher, to learn the mysteries of love. For some of you, Tantra comes to mind here. The study of Tantra, the study of love. There's karma here as well, in terms of, for you all, there's something about understanding and being able to synthesize past behaviors and past experiences and making sense of those, in terms of karmic energy, in terms of seeding, SEE, planting the seeds for understanding that for every action, there's a reaction. Cause and effect is basically what Spirit is giving me for you. You understand that concept, that what you do, you reap what you sow, and as you do, it comes back to you. There's a process that you're going through, and for you all, there's that 10 of Cups. You are going to be rewarded for the work that you're doing. Spirit wants you to know that you are going to be rewarded. And maybe you are beginning to see hints of that and signs of that. Maybe that is why that Six of Swords comes for you, because you can feel it. You can see yourself headed in the direction of where you want to go, to have this richer and fuller experience of love in your life. But it is a study for you. It is a passion for you. It is a mission and a life purpose for you. This is not just about your love relationship or partnership, or loving what you do, for a living, loving people around you, being of service to others. It is like the concept is important to you. You are honoring your journey. We just got finished talking about that Six of Swords moving forward in October. And there you are, honoring this journey and understanding the ways that you are growing and projecting into the world around you, the way your life is an instrument of it. It says, don't rush the experience of life. Respect others and allow the messes, right? Allow things to get messy. Allow yourself to get through those stages of chaos and uncertainty. That reminds me of you getting that Seven of Wands, that stand your ground card, right? Because for you, especially in October, the more you stand on what you know, stand on your beliefs, or begin to go in search or allow yourself to be taught, have a mentor who really helps solidify for you what it is that you have stood for, your concepts, your beliefs, your morals, your values, your willingness to share the joy with others. You know what? Some of you are at a place, and October is going to be a pivotal month for you, where, and as I said that, I just looked down and saw this, that you got this card, the Pearl. It says alchemy, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. My gosh, if that is not what I was just about to say in different words. Look at that. This is what October is bringing you all. All right, fire signs. October is bringing you a reward, that karma that we were just talking about. There's something about your ability to continue to stand on and stand for your principles of truth and what you know is right for you, and doing the right thing by others. That is what brings you the reward. That is what brings this grand symphony into being, into place. It's like things in October, things start to really click and come together for you and help you be prepared to move forward. You're going to understand completely what you're moving forward to. Sometimes when we think about going forward, and your final card that I hadn't shown you yet is the desert. You are coming out of a period of solitariness. Look at the contrast between that solitariness out in the desert and being around and surrounded by people and loving circumstances and loving energy. You are going from one state of being to another. And the way that you get there is searching for the knowledge, or claiming the knowledge that you already have with that Hierophant energy, studying it, immersing yourself in it. Wow, this is so beautiful for you. It's like Spirit is really wanting to say to you all, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, your reward is near. There is something energetically that you have done and worked on, and Spirit is saying, it was all leading to this. It was all leading to you reaching this greater understanding and you having this fuller experience. It's about you understanding went to a different deck. You saw your Hierophant, went to a different deck. The Hierophant. Shut my mouth, right? There you have it. There's your confirmation. The month of October for you all, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, is definitely around what are your values, your morals, your principles? What are you learning, or what are you ready to learn? Are you ready to take that workshop? Are you ready to explore Tantra? Are you ready to explore? It's almost like treating a deeper love as a discipline, as a life discipline, a life purpose, a life exploration. How beautiful is that for you? And getting that confirmation of the Hierophant. Definitely, I would recommend, you can even do a Google search on this if you're not really familiar with tarot. Look up the Hierophant in a love reading in relation specifically to love. What is the Hierophant teaching you? What are the values? What are the, what is the knowledge that is coming toward you? This is not just an experience that you're having, fire signs. This is a way of life that you're having and experiencing. And in October, a deeper love. It's rich and it brings rewards for you. There is an experience that you are about to have that you've been waiting for, and you planted the seeds for, and you took actions that now it has to come back to you. You are reaping what you've sown. I love it for you. Let me know how it goes. I'd love to hear from you. All right. Okay, so we're going to move on. And finally, we have the water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. A deeper love in the month of October. Let me take a sip of my orange juice and let's go in. All right. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Month of October, a deeper love. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, we like aces. Aces mean new, raw, potential, things coming. You have a Six of Cups doubled. This is from a different tarot deck. I love when we get confirmations, when Spirit gives me the same card from different decks, speaking louder. It's almost like Spirit's on a megaphone saying, heads up, pay attention. I said what I said. All right, we have intimacy. Talk about a deeper love. We have water, creation. Sacred reverence. Ooh. And water codes, ancient wisdom, and the intelligence is within you. Let me say this first of all, because we are dealing with the element of water and water signs. When we talk about love and the ways that we relate to love, immediately we think about water because it's an emotional component. This is a spiritual, the month of October is a spiritual revelation that you are going to have water signs. I say this because of how strongly water has shown up in your reading. Remember, I told you in the beginning, I pulled the Six of Cups for you from two different decks. So we have that confirmation. Six of Cups energy, you all, it's almost like reclaiming what makes you happy. It's reclaiming a playfulness, reclaiming joy, reclaiming the beauty of love, the beauty of understanding what a deeper love could even feel like. It is a beautiful experience that Spirit wants you to have. Because the Six of Cups is about happiness, but it's also, some people call it a card of nostalgia, because it can sometimes reflect where we can be so busy looking backward at what we had, what we wish we had, what we wish we had done, woulda, coulda, shoulda, that we can sometimes miss out on what is still available to us. And you have water. Your own element showed up in this reading. And notice the key word there is creation. The month of October for you all, water signs, is about recreating intimacy. And there's a shift from the old, right? Talking about that Six of Cups. There's a shift that you're undergoing from your ideas of how you have experienced it and what you've known about it to creating it. It's almost like you're giving birth to something and deciding for yourselves how you want to live intimately. I'm drawn to this Ace of Pentacles. Hold that up for you a moment longer. There is, and this sacred reverence, let's those two belong together. Look at how those hands are connecting in that heart. That sacred reverence for love, for intimacy. It's like a new seed has been planted, and it's being planted in the month of October. And there's something about the way that you are going to establish what intimacy is, the way that you are going to create a different paradigm, a different dynamic for what intimacy is for you and how you want to experience it. There is reverence for it. It is sacred to you. It is spiritual. That was my initial impression in your reading. Is it's a spiritual experience that you are seeking, nothing superficial. This water code's ancient wisdom and the intelligence is within you. Scorpios will definitely love that, right? And Pisces, very intuitive, psychic, and Cancer. Cancer having a lot to do with the experience of love. Cancer having a lot to do with the family, the home, security, partnership. Love as an act of intimacy, as an act of service, as a spiritual endeavor. And the Nine of Wands comes. You know, when we get the Nine of Wands, it is very often work that you have done for others, work that you have done on yourself. For some of you, I think the work that you've been doing, and it may have felt heavy at times, because the Nine of Wands can be that sense of heaviness. And I've already done so much. I've already worked so hard. I've already had all these experiences. What now? Like, lighten up a little bit. And that could be why that Six of Cups came for you twice. Because to lighten up and get out from underneath that Nine of Wands energy, feeling heavy, feeling burdened, feeling stressed, feeling like you're doing all that you know how to do. Can somebody please cooperate, right? That could have you looking back, and reevaluating some past experiences that you've had. But really what your heart and your soul are calling for is joy. To remember the feeling of joy. And that is what helps you tap into this ancient wisdom, and it lightens this load. It allows you, it gives you that breathing space. It allows you to begin to plant new seeds with that Ace of Pentacles. New emotional seeds, new seeds for new experiences. That sacred reverence for life. And I just noticed that key that was dangling in the center of that. I didn't see that before. At least I didn't, my spirit eye didn't hone in on that before. You are holding the key. And something in the month of October allows you to get that, be willing to take that key out and create a vision, create a life, create a plan to experience more love in a sacred and reverential type of way. Like really from the soul, from the fiber of your being, from a perspective of it's not just about somebody telling you they love you and you expressing love to others. It's about understanding the divinity of love, understanding how all beings are connected, how love is the greatest force in the cosmos. That's something that you all are attuned to or becoming attuned to. You have the Page of Swords. Yeah, it would really end the world. Oh, I love it. The month of October Spirit is saying, you are definitely entering a new chapter in your lives. And what is important for you at this time is to watch your words, watch how you are expressing it, and to give yourself that reverence, to honor spirit, to honor God, to honor the angels, to honor your teachers, to honor your ancestors. I go back to this ancient wisdom with the water codes, the ancient wisdom that is within you. The more you tap into in October, knowing that love is the essential and quintessential force that gives life to the world, somehow it brings all of that flowy oceans and rivers and lakes, all of those sources of water come back to you. Remember, there's a saying, water always returns to its source. And the month of October for you, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water wants to return to its source. Water wants to return to you. Love wants to return to you. And the more that you have this sacred reverence for it, for the notion of love, for the greater idea of loving the cosmos, being and reflecting the divine cosmos in your life, in all manners, great and small, because that Ace of Pentacles is building on something, just starting from a place, just starting from one thing, tapping into one thing. Reflecting on one thing about yourself and about your life. And it's going to ignite and bring in more than you can imagine. It's beautiful. I'm almost emotional. All right? All right. Let me know how that goes for you. I know that was kind of esoteric and out there, but that's exactly how your reading came across today, water signs. It is esoteric. It is sacred. It is reverential. It is spiritual. It is very much about your connection to the divine and a deeper love flowing through you in your watery element as a reflection of the divine. All right. I hope that pinged. I hope it made sense. I wish you the absolute best, and I will talk to you all soon. Take care. Bye.